Hey guys, in this episode, I am going to share with you some thoughts that I had while I was driving. So forgive the audio quality, but I hope that you do get the message. And yeah, enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, Small Conversations with Huge Impact. And this is a special episode because I'm recording this inside a car. And I am, dealing with some business stuff. But I realized that I should create a video or a podcast. And yes, it's a video. So if you guys want to watch this one, then go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. There's a lot of personal development videos there. Just search for Alec Cuenca and just watch the videos. But in this podcast episode, I want to talk to you about two things that you need to have for you to bounce back from your rock bottom. Now, I've experienced a lot of rock bottoms in my life. For when I am in my rock bottom, like I know that's the lowest point that I've been at. But as we grow, as we become older and bigger and better, the problems that we have, it also grows with us. So the rock bottoms that we had before, they're not going to be the rock bottom that you will have 2 years and 3 years from now. You'll always be tested. You'll always be challenged. You'll always struggle at something. And that's okay. That's okay. And so before we actually talk about the things that you need to have, I want to remind you, and I wanted to let you know, you have never lost in life. You have never lost in life. Your score against life is 100-0. You've never lost. You're still here. You're still winning. You're still alive. You still have a chance. You still have an opportunity. And you can turn things around. You can get back up. You can gain that momentum back. And you can get out of that hole that you are in. And so, in line with that, I want to share with you two things that you need to have for you to bounce from your rock bottom. The first one is self-belief. You gotta believe in yourself. It begins with that. It starts with that. There's a quote that says, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. I think it's from Theodore Roosevelt. I don't know how you pronounce that name. But he said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. And I truly believe that. If you are in your rock bottom, then you gotta start looking at yourself. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you can make things happen? Do you believe that you can turn things around? Because if you don't believe that, you'll half-ass anything that you will do. You won't go all in, and you won't stick with your plan. You won't be patient with yourself. You won't let yourself go through the process, and you won't trust the process. But you need that. And getting back up and bouncing from a setback and bouncing from a rock bottom, you need to have that. You need to believe in yourself. So it starts with self-belief. If you don't believe in yourself, then you've already lost the war, even though the battle hasn't begun yet. Now I know it's gonna look scary, and you might be thinking, well, it's hard and I don't know how, Alec. But that's the thing, you don't need to know it yet, how you'll get past it. You don't need to know how you're gonna be able to bounce back yet. But the first thing that you need to have is that self-belief. Because self-belief is more than just confidence. Self-belief is more than just self-esteem. It's you knowing, and not just knowing, but believing, no matter what happens, that is true. And that truth that you need to believe in is you can do it. You've never ever lost in your life. Look at the old problems, the old rock bottoms that you had, and immerse yourself in those situations, and you'd remember that you thought the same as well. You thought that you couldn't make this happen. You thought that you can't, but still a part of you, deep inside of you, believed that you can. And that's what saved you. That's what helped you out. So in getting back up from your rock bottom, you gotta believe that you can get back up. If you can look up, then you can get up. And if you can get up, you can make things happen. You're still here. You're still alive. You're still breathing. You have that chance. So don't take it for granted. If you're alive, if you're breathing, if you're here right now, you're listening, then you have a choice. And it's up to you whether you believe that you can or you can't. But I know you can. Because God will always give us problems that we're strong enough to handle. It challenges us. You know, life allows us to get hurt, to get frustrated, to get confused, to learn more about ourselves, to learn more about, or to ask ourselves, to question ourselves, and to reiterate the point that we can do it, that we can make it happen. So you gotta believe in yourself. Self-belief is very, very important. That's the first one. The second one that you need to have is a good set of support group. Yes. Because we're all human, right? We're all human. And sometimes self-belief, it wavers off. It turns on and turns off. And that's okay. That's okay. You're human. Your mind is so complex that you're able to doubt. You're able to question things. And so the second thing that you need to have is a good group of friends. A good set of people who will support you, who will believe in you. And not only that, who will remind you of your worth, of what you can bring to the table, of who you really are deep inside. That amazing part of you, the amazing version of you, the powerful version of you, the capable version of you. You need to have those things. And I just concluded a trip with my mastermind. And a mastermind is a group of people that is committed to the one same goal. And for me, I have a mastermind for my personal development journey. These are my closest friends. These are the closest group that I had that came from the Better Me Project, which is my group coaching sessions. If you want to join that, then click the link below and join that. It's in the description box. But we went out and we had a great time, and we did some mastermind sessions. We talked about ideas, we talked about topics, we talked about principles that can help us make better decisions for ourselves and our families. And it really, really helps. And you know what? Even though I'm a content creator and I talk about these things, I'm still human. And I need constant reminders. And the people who believe in you, they're gonna be there for you to remind you of the things that can help you get out of your rock bottom and help you be reminded of what you're capable of. So you gotta have a group set of people. And I don't know, there was this one time, I think it was last night, that I was so confused. I was so lost. I didn't know what to do. It was so hard. It was so overwhelming. I had a panic attack. My head is filled with pressure. My hands and my arms started being numb. My heart is beating so fast. It felt like my chest was being trapped. So my head is about to explode. And then I asked myself, because I can't trust myself when I'm feeling down, right? And even though I have a belief in myself, at that moment I was lost, I was confused. And so I sent a message to the group chat, and then I asked them if they could hop in a call and we could talk, and they did. So we went on a Zoom meeting, and then there they were, reminding me of the things that I've been preaching, of the things that could help me get past this, whatever I am going through. And it's just great to see people who believe in you. Because in this world, there will be a lot of people who will try to tear you down, who will talk shit behind your back, who shows that they support you, but when things go rough, people will leave you behind. A lot of people are acting like they care about you. And so you gotta have people that will be there for you no matter what happens. One of my good friends in the mastermind, he said, we always got each other's back. And just to hear those words, that we got each other's backs no matter what happens, that is something so reassuring that I know that I am not alone. And people get depressed, people get overwhelmed with things, not because of the problem, but because of the thinking or the feeling that they are alone. And so having that someone that will remind you that I have your back will change the outcome, or will change your mindset, will help your mindset. Because now you know you're not alone. And sometimes all you need is that. To know that you're not alone in your problems. To know that you're not alone in whatever you're going through. You need a healthy, inspiring group of people that you can run to. That you can send a message anytime. And if they're available, they're gonna help you. You gotta have those people that will always have your back. Once you have those people that support you, and partner that with self-belief, you'll start thinking of ways on how you can get out of your problem, on how you can get back up. Now you're on your way to getting out of your rock bottom. Now you can think of plans. Now you can think of actionable steps to help yourself in the situation. Now, friends are very important, right? Friends are very important reminders. Your masterminds, your core group, your inner circle are a huge help to your problems. But you gotta understand that you don't need to wait for support. You can go out and ask. Because if you always wait for people to save you, then I'm gonna tell you frankly, you're gonna disappoint yourself. Because no one is going to save you unless you reach out. You gotta do it for yourself. You gotta let people know that you're having a hard time and you need help. You need reminders. And that's okay. No matter how strong you are, you need to be reminded. So go save yourself. Invest in yourself. Believe in yourself. And remember the people who supports you. Shift your focus to them. Let them be your purpose. Let them add to the list of why you need to keep going. Let them be added to the list of why you need to get back up, why you need to bounce back. Don't focus on the people who don't believe in you. Focus on the people who do. And start acting on getting better, making better decisions right now. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you do, go ahead and share this everywhere on Instagram. Do not forget to tag me at Small Talk Podcast. And do not forget to just share this with the people that you know that can be helped with this type of content. If you're on Spotify, then go ahead and give me a 5 rating. If you're on YouTube, then give this a like, subscribe to the channel. And if you are on Apple Podcasts, give this a rating and review, and it will really help the podcast a lot. And so yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Alec Cuenca. Talk to you guys next episode. Peace.